Buenas tardes. Right, good afternoon, folks. We have a small window. See the sun there? And see the sun there at the bottom left, coming out about there. Right, now, this is all lined up perfectly. I don't know if you can see the shadow. There's a shadow running down. Just see it. This shadow of this stick runs right down the middle of this plastic strip. Okay? We are on the opposite side of that shadow, and we have the mirror bouncing straight up to the sun. Folks, we are in a straight line with the sun. It will move fairly soon, as you can see it down there. Right, it's about right there. There. Okay? Now you can see the shadow. And it has moved already. Okay? It has moved already. Let me show this. Wait, right, let's put that there. I'm going to get it bang on. Guys, this is just a formality. I think by now, right? Everything's turned slightly. So now you'll find we should be perfectly lined up. And if I put this ruler top of the stick, right smack bang in the middle, it runs parallel to the line, the stick, the mirror, everything, okay? What we have here is absolute light. There is no delay. There is no delay in the light reaching us. I go this way, it's right there. Right now, that grass that people are looking at, it's green grass, right? We're not waiting for photons taking 8 minutes and 20 seconds to arrive here from the sun. The sun radiates absolute light. This is a fact. This is a fact, okay? Look. We should not be able to see any of those shadows as straight as they are. Because if it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for photons to arrive here, planet Earth would have already spun 2.08 degrees on its axis. Guys, this cannot be with finite light. It doesn't matter what you'd like to think, because it doesn't work with finite light. It has to be absolute light. You may think I'm being a bit pedantic or just being silly, but how on earth am I supposed to keep something like this to myself? It's only the age of the universe, light years, the Big Bang Theory, relativity. It's only a few of the little things that are in our lives. But light is absolute. Now, every now and again you'll hear this is one of the biggest cons mankind has ever known. This is one of the biggest ever known because it involves so much. No, Roma didn't. He didn't have any accurate timekeeping devices, and I have tried it 3-4 times in the last 18 months, right? My telescope had Jupiter, I've seen Ganymede, Europa, Io, and Callisto. The chances of me at night, with no power, no timekeeping devices, right, of timing when Io comes out here, and then 3 months later, at a new location, a quarter of a way around the sun, 3 months in an orbit, gonna pull up, get my telescope out, and know exactly where my previous marker was. How? With what? Guys, this stuff is ridiculous. Mirrors. Nobody spun any mirrors to work out the speed of light. It cannot be done. I've said it 1,000 times. Everybody thinks it has been done. Everybody thinks all of these things have been done. People, until you do it, until you attempt these things, you'll never know. All you do is talk. Yeah, but what about such and such? What about such and such? That's not how it works. you need to get off of your asses, right, and try these things. Because if you don't, you'll never know. All you're doing is relying on what other people say, and I'm telling you, they are lying. They are lying. It's obvious, right? It is so obvious. Oh, it hurts. I am not being pedantic. I am pointing something out that is really obvious. I am still waiting for the latest explanations for how on earth a solar eclipse can work with finite light. Guys, you need to sort this out now so that the kids don't get more wrapped up in absurdities. Seriously. All right, I'm going to go down to the beach and relax. Because they are stressful. Well, it's not really. I think it's quite amusing. Nobody can see that the sun is radiating absolute light with no delay. You, right now, this grass, right? You are seeing green grass. It's absolute light. You don't wait for photons to Mickey Mouse their way here, bounce off of the grass into the retinas, bang, 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 bada bing, bada bang, and send a print out to one part of the brain that says green. It's not like that. Our eyesight is absolute. There is no distance in that night sky, no distance too far that you wouldn't see if there is a light bright enough. If you can see a light in the night sky, the reason you are seeing that light is because it is powerful enough for you to detect. That's why you are seeing it. It doesn't travel. It will not travel after the onset. It will reach a certain distance, the same as a flashlight will reach 8-9 Ks. And then a headlight of a car might do 15 Ks, and then etc, etc. And when you get to the diameter of 1,390,000 kilometers, which is the sun, it is radiating its light accordingly, but at absolute speed. We would see exactly the same as Pluto would see. As soon as it switched on or off, hypothetically, we would see it. There is no delay. There is no delay. There is no delay, guys. It's obvious. You need to really reassess all of those from Roma onwards, and until you physically get out in the field and attempt these things, you're forever going to be trusting somebody else. And it's easy to talk these things. Put yourself in the first person with a telescope the night that Jupiter's in the sky and work it out then. And remember, you won't have lights, you don't have any accurate timekeeping devices. It's 1776 and you've got a telescope that has just fallen off of a calendar, brand new. These things were nothing far out. In the 1960s, they still thought there was vegetation on Mars. That's how good the telescopes were. Think about these things, guys. Right, I'm going to the beach. I'm not going to even make it to the 15 because I'm going to end up throwing people off of the bus and I'm not even on the bus. Laters.